Good day, folks. It's Ray Bessette, and I'd like to introduce to you the new Firm U location on 9803 Spring Cypress Street, right next to the railroad tracks in Oluweta. Anyway, I'd like to take you for a tour so that you can see firsthand what I'm all about and what the Firm U is all about. Come on in. And my motto is fitness through science and not fiction. And what I mean by that is it's always a learning experience when you're with me. I'm just not one of those personal trainers that can count from 8 to 20 and stand there and just watch what you're doing like that. I explain things to you about muscle groups, things that you need to know about your diet. We talk about hormones if you want to go there. We talk about your lifestyle and how to change it. I have a solution for everything. I've heard everything. I've been in business for 37 years. Okay, come on in. Let's take a look at what's going on. The first thing you do if you're a new member, or a member, or I should say client, is you want to get a towel, okay? What's nice about the new facility here is that it's private, totally private. It's just going to be one-on-one. So you get you a microfiber towel and a bottle of water, okay? All right, so let's take you through what I have for equipment here. We have a Stairmaster, okay? We have, over here we have the treadmill. I have a treatment table over here for stretching and for other things. I'm not a massage therapist, but I know how to get knots out pretty well. I have a pillow here for those people that complain, and some guys and some women really don't like to do legs. So they just need a hug. So what I do is I say, would you like a hug? And I give them a pillow. This was kind of a joke, so anyway, let's move it right along. As you can see, I've been in the paper a couple times, and the newspaper, and I have a YouTube video. Just go on YouTube and type in Ray Bessette, RAYBESSETTE, and there's a lot of information on there on nutrition, hormones, and weight training. On the other side over here, I'd like to show you some of what I do. Is I'm a nationally ranked bodybuilder, and I've ranked 6 times the top 5 on the national level in the 50s class. That's 50 to 59. I just did it this year, took 3rd and a 4th in the 50s class at the age of 59. Now I turned 60, or already turned 60, I am 60. Oh my God. Anyway, so next year I'm shooting for my pro card, and I'm going to get it. So you can play this video back. So I will be a professional body physique competitor. Anyway, so, and again, been in the newspapers or magazines a few times. So, I know a little bit about how I get in shape, but, I also know how to get you in shape, and I'll go through that here in a moment. What you have here in my facility is a lot of dual equipment. Like this right here is an abductor and an adductor machine. So this is really 2 machines in one. As a matter of fact, a lot of these machines are dual, and even try 3 things that they could do. Like this one right here is set up for leg curls right here. So we can do leg curls coming down. Okay, well, can't do that with one leg. Of course, it's not set up for me, but do leg curls like this. And then also, at a flick of a switch, voila, we have a leg extension. So boom, like this. Okay, we clamp this down like this, and then we go, okay? So we can work a lot faster in between. Not only that, you don't have to wait for that guy that's sitting over here texting his wife or his girlfriend, or the lady texting her boyfriend or whoever, and owning that piece of equipment for 10 minutes, okay? You know how that is, right? Or walking around and seeing that guy wearing those spandex he probably shouldn't wear, or that tank top they probably shouldn't wear either. And women are pretty bad too, so you don't have to put up with that stuff. Let's go. Or the guy doing the wrong exercise, doing the exercise incorrectly, and all you want to do is tap him on the shoulder. Well, anyway, here you won't get that. Now over here, we have a bicep machine, okay? All right, and also it can be, or it turns into, like magic, a tricep machine. Okay, so as an example, these 3 pieces of equipment like some of the other ones, are dual action. So I've got 6 pieces of equipment here, all brand new Nautilus equipment, okay, that we can really speed through things. If you want to do half-hour sessions with me, it's half price. We can do that. And then do cardio for an hour, or I'm sorry, for a half hour. So you can train with me at half price and just do the weights, and then another half hour on the cardio equipment. Okay, it's a really good deal. Or if you don't have that much time, just do the weights. The weights have a metabolic effect, so you burn calories at rest. It's what it's all about. Cardio just burns sugar. Sometimes we get down to your fat cells. It depends on what your body fat percentage is, and we'll go over that in a minute. Anyway, looking at the rest of the facility, or the studio, I should say, we also have a lat pull down and a row machine, all built in one. So now you can go ahead and do a lat pull down like this. I should have set the equipment so heavy. All right, or you can come over here and do a chest press. And by the way, these are not pinned in. They're all switches here. And these switches make it real quick, especially if I'm working with 2 people. I can have one setting for one person, one setting for the other, and then remember, and just all you do is switch the other switch, and you can go right back to your weight. So it's pretty easy and quick. So then you could do chest. This would be upper chest. And this machine, by the way, also, like magic again, turns into a shoulder press machine. So now, if it's shoulders day or we do upper body, we can do shoulder press. One more thing it does. It also turns into a flat bench machine. Yeah, we come down here and boom. There we go. Now you can notice that's not earth-shattering weight, but you get the idea. Okay. So let's go back over to the lat, or to the row now, all right? We've done the lat pull down, now we can do a row. So you see, I think you get the message on how we can do multiple exercises or opposing muscles. So we do chest over there, back over here, and then some kind of abdominal exercise. Let's just go over here. And we can do these, like this. And for those that can't bring their legs straight out, we just touch the floor. I do modifications for everybody. There isn't one person on this planet that I can't train. I have people of all ages, all sizes, and all athletic abilities. Also, I'm a rehab expert. If there's something that you have, especially shoulders, since I've had mine replaced and operated on 2 other times after that, I'm somewhat of an expert on shoulders, also hips. We have the old legendary knee-up machine, which is you can do a lot of things with. And again, this is normally for more advanced people, but you know, you do knee-ups, alternating knee-ups. And if you're a former gymnast, you can still do this. How do you like that at 60 years old? Okay, let's move on. I'll probably pay for that tomorrow. We have a killer sound system, okay? And also, with the sound system, I have a plug-in for your Android phone, your iPhone, so you can play your music list, or we can select a music list, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. Now we have, again, all top-of-the-line Nautilus. This here is a calf machine, of course. Hack squat. Everybody knows what this is. The most popular machine in the gym. Rear delt machine. And again, it's a dual action. Turns around into a pec deck. Okay? No surprises there. It's in every gym. All right? The other equipment just is a dual equipment, just like this one. Okay? Assisted chins. And this is very popular. I could also do legs on this, and I can show you one-legged presses. And this is a very popular machine. This is my pride and joy right here. This right here is a freedom rack. Now we can do about 30 exercises on here, including standing lunges, upright rows, curls, deadlifts, stiff-legged deadlifts, incline bench, squats. So what's neat about this is like your normal Smith machine just has bars that go sliding up and down. This one actually slides sideways also. So it goes like this. If you were to do a squat, you would come out like this and squat down and then back up. Now you can see that the bar is not fixed. It's almost like a free weight bar. Just like that, like a barbell. Okay, and you go with this up here and rack it in. Okay, so that's pretty neat too. Also, if you want to learn a little bit about anatomy and physiology, I'm the guy. Okay, there are 640 muscles behind me. The $1 million question or answer would be, could I name them? Not all of them, but most of them. Let's go over here. All right, this is the pharmacy in here. And I call it the pharmacy because I also sell medical grade supplements. And these are just a display of some of them. And I sell these based upon your blood test, mostly. Now, everybody's deficient in omega-3, okay, and omega-6. This is unadulterated omega-3 and omega-6. And yes, that's yours truly picture on there. Okay, it's called Extend Life. And they're essential fatty acids. Okay, has flaxseed oil, coconut oil, primrose oil, all the good unadulterated oils. This is going to change your life. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. It also thins out your blood. It brings oxygen. It's like an oxygen magnet. It brings oxygen to the cell membrane. You know, the definition of cancer, or what causes cancer, is a lack of oxygen to the cell membrane. This is the magnet. You know, in today's food, especially in beef and some plant foods, there's not as much omega-3. There's no omega-3 because the cows aren't eating plants or grass. The grass and the omega-3 gets into the meat, we eat the meat, and everything's hunky-dory. That's not the case nowadays. So, and by the way, has the cancer rate gone up? Yeah, it's because the food's changed. So supplementing with these is one of the first things that I recommend. As a matter of fact, anybody who calls me in the next couple days to sign up with me, I'm going to give a free bottle of this. That's how important it is. Okay, anyway, I mentioned about the music. Well, here's the DJ setup I have. I also will pick out songs or playlist, or you can bring in your phone and I'll plug it in and we can listen to yours, okay? So everything's going to be pampered to you. It's all private. There's nobody else but one-on-one with us. Now, when you first come here, you're like, my God, I feel intimidated. Well, I can't feel intimidated. It's all private. It's just me. So when you get here, what we do is I have you fill out a form. I'll show you what the form looks like. It's real simple. It's a health questionnaire, just so I can find out your health history, what's going on with you, what medications you're taking. You know, if somebody's taking a beta blocker and I get you on the treadmill and I'm trying to get your heart rate up and you're on a beta blocker, which blocks your heart rate from going over 100 beats per minute, I could kill you. You know, or a trainer could. So if a trainer doesn't ask you for, you know, their your medications and things like that, it's very important. And also, I get medical waivers from your doctor if you've had an operation or have a condition, especially a heart condition. Okay, the first thing that we do, or one of the first things I do, is when I have you come in here is find out what your body fat percentage is, how much you have in muscle and weight in pounds, how much fat you have in pounds. Here, let me get out I like to use visuals here. Okay, so what we do is we find out how much muscle you have in pounds, how much fat you have in pounds, and how much water you have in pounds. And then we find out what your body fat percentage is, and also your water percentage. A lot of people, when they go on these crazy diets or fad diets, they start losing weight or pounds, but they don't know where it came from. Did it come from fat? Did it come from muscle? Or did it come from water? Here, I can tell you. As a matter of fact, I just had somebody just weigh in last night, and she weighed in at 245, and 12 weeks ago, She weighed in at 254. She also went down 3 body fat percentages, and her fat weight was 127.8. Now she's down to 106 exactly. And actually her muscle weight, let's see what it was. Going the wrong way. Her muscle weight is at 128.4 right now. She's got a lot of muscle. It was at 126.8. So she actually went up in muscle and lost fat. My God. And her husband, who I trained together, did the same thing. Actually, she lost just about 10 pounds and 3 pounds of body fat. He lost 7 pounds and 3% body fat. So, you know, things work really well here. And again, we move pretty quickly, and we also, you know, work on strength and endurance, flexibility, balance. You know, balance is very important. You know, I'm 60 years old. Most trainers that you have nowadays are in their 20s or early 30s. You know, they know how it is to be young. They don't know how it is to be older. Okay, I know both. Also, you look up here, you won't see anything that's not pharmaceutical grade, or remember that fitness through science, not fiction, or okay. Well, you don't see any fake HGH gimmicks or anything like that. The stuff that they say that's going to work. No, we have blood tests that I go through. We do bioidentical hormones. We do HGH, the real stuff that you get a prescription for. We do testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We check your insulin, things like that. It's all cash-based because insurance won't cover it because they're not into preventive medicine. They want to get you when you're sick. So that's why we charge cash. No questions asked. Let's go over here. Well, looks like I've been a busy boy here. Yeah, I think there's 67 trophies last I counted, and I've got 48 medals, I believe. The big ones over here, these are national winning, and this one right here is the one I just received in August. They're taking third in the 50s class. It's getting that holiday season, and I know everybody's kind of worried. Anybody from Halloween to New Year's Eve will gain anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds, and then, you know, hope for the new year, and then, you know, make their resolutions, and then, you know, that'll last for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then they're back in the same rut that they were in the beginning. But with me, it's not going to happen like that. Also, I'm giving holiday gift certificates for those who are interested. I just ordered them today. They should be here Monday or Tuesday. So that way you can use this for, you know, for the EFAs if you want to give your loved one of these, you know, to help extend their life, help them extend their life. Okay, or you can use it for personal training sessions, an hour consultation with me on nutrition, things like that. All the prices are on the website. That's thefirmu.com, and also you go to raybessette.com. Okay. Also, I'm very highly certified. I don't know if I've ever actually gone through all these. ACSM, American College of Sports Medicine. That's not an easy certification to receive. And by the way, these are not weekend certifications. NASM, that's pretty common with if your trainer doesn't at least have a NASM, I would kind of question that person's credentials. American Council on Exercise, ACE, and then last but not least is NSCA, and that's the National Strength and Conditioning Association. Okay, that's more for athletes and things like that. And yes, I am a veteran of United States Air Force. And I didn't realize it, but I get 10% off pretty much at Lowe's and Home Depot, and that's what really helped put a lot of my place together. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And oh yeah, before we go anywhere, I know how important it is for Buc-ee's to have great bathrooms, and I know how it is for ladies too, sometimes men, but that's the bathroom. And I'm kind of proud of it because I put the sink and the toilet in, and I didn't realize, well, thanks to thanks to YouTube videos, just like the ones I make, I guess, for instructionals. But anyway, I didn't realize what I can actually do till I have to. Anyway, so here it is right here. My number's right there. It's 281-713-5700. And thefirmu.com will get to me, or ray@thefirmu.com. And also, if you just Google me under Ray Bessette, I come up all over the place. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And it's not so intimidating here. You're not going to get those sweaty guys making all those noises, and you know, and people wearing things that they shouldn't be wearing, and having people hog the machines, and you know, doing things wrong with the machines, and just want to tap them on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me, but there's another way to do that." Okay, you don't have to go through that with me. All right, so go ahead and contact me, and let's get started. Ray Bessette signing out from the Firmu.